Hi, I'm Sarah Ferry, Marketing Manager at Interagro. Absolutely delighted to be here with Michael Kavanagh, who farms at Church Farm in near Wolverhampton. Michael is one of the 6 co-founding members of the Green Farm Collective and very much forward thinking on the regen agricultural side of things. So obviously, Michael, one of the key challenges for all farmers is plant health, optimising that and getting the most out of the crop. Could you talk a little bit about your approach to managing plant health and the principles by which you're doing that?
Yeah, sure. So on the farm here in Boningale, I'm sort of 8 years into what I would count as a regenerative farming system, and my crops are all grown I haven't used an insecticide in 8 years. I'm no longer having to use synthetic P and K, and my soil indices are actually rising because of everything else that I'm doing with cover crops and compost applications to enhance my soil health. I'm actually at a stage now on the home farm where I'm not having to use fungicides. So this year we've got through with every single crop to date, touch wood, without having to use a single fungicide. And really all of that everything stems from the soil. So getting your soil into optimum health is absolutely crucial. And plant health is all to do with nutrition. Plant health, human health, whatever it is, it's all to do with nutrition. And I learned a fact years ago that 85 to 90% of plant nutrient acquisition is microbially mediated, meaning that if the microbes in the soil aren't there, if the microbes aren't alive, then that nutrition won't get into the plant. No matter how much you chuck at it, that nutrition from the soil won't be able to get into the plant. So a real focus of mine is to make my soils as homely to microbes as I possibly can. And basically organic matter is the home and the food source for microbes. So the more organic matter I've got there, the more microbes I've got there, the healthier my plant is. So focusing on soil health and not bombarding it with a lot of the synthetic inputs that we've been so used to bombarding it with, not doing soil movement, having a diversity of crops that we're growing in the soil, getting all the different sugars from the diversity of plants that we're growing in the soil. They're all little pieces of the jigsaw puzzle that come together to assist with plant health. And essentially, if a plant is in its optimum health, then there is no reason that it will be attacked by pest and disease. So we do a lot of tissue testing on farm. We do in-field sap pH testing and use all of those metrics to ensure that we're trying to give our plant exactly what it needs, and so far with really positive results. Our organic matters they're rising by just over 0.1% per year, which is really encouraging. And on our light sandy soils that we're on here, that makes a real difference to our water holding capacity, and to our yields, especially in a drought year.
And where do you see the role of the biologicals and the biostimulants in supporting your approach there?
Yeah, so I use a lot of biology and biostimulants on farm. So Zodiac, we've used a lot of Zodiac this year on farm. And really it all stems back to what I've just been talking about, that they keep the plant in optimum health, and if the plant is in optimum health, then it's strong. It will fight off pest and disease attacks. So alongside them, I also use quite a lot of silicon in the form of potassium silicate. Silicon strengthens the cell wall of the plant, makes it more impervious to pest and disease attack, and also helps stiffen the straw. So yeah, touch wood, we don't have flat crops at harvest.
Right, brilliant, thank you.